Hello, students.
Hello.
How are you today?
Fine.
I'm glad that you are fine. So let's start our lesson. So, Pavel, tell me, what is the date today?
It is the 19th of March and it is Tuesday.
And what is the weather like today?
It is gloomy, there is no wind outside and there is some snow.
And tell me, please, how do you usually go to school?
I usually go to school on foot
On foot. Why don't you use any means of transport?
because I don't live far from school.
Okay, I see. But nevertheless, today we are going to discuss green transport. The topic of our lesson is green transport. Can you guess what is the green transport related to environmentally friendly and the word vehicle? Do you know what is environmentally friendly, Milana?
Yes, it's ecological, friendly to nature things.
And what is a vehicle? What is a vehicle, Christina?
Vehicle, it's
What is it? It's a thing for transportation. Yes, for transportation. So, and we use a lot of vehicles when we travel on land. Can you name me these means of transport? How can we travel on land? A bus,
motorbikes,
motorbikes,
lorries,
cars, lorries. Any more? By land. A scooter, yes. And what are environmentally friendly means of transport? A bicycle is the most environmentally friendly. Can you name any other means of transport which are environmentally friendly? Which do not use any petrol?
Electrician,
Electric
machine,
trains,
electric cars.
electric cars. And do you know the word trams, trolley buses? Have you ever seen trams, trolley buses? In Moscow, they are also environmentally friendly. So the first task for you is to open your exercise books and open the books at page 102 and do exercise 1. Spend 1 minute writing down as many words related to transport as you can. So write down in your exercise books 1 minute, as many words as you can. Words related to transport. What can you remember? Be quick, please. Brainstorm. Okay, your time is up. Read me the words that you have written. Please, Mila.
Car, bus, motorbike, tram, ticket, trains, bicycle, electronic trains, electronic cars, subway, wheels, shell.
Okay, can you add something, Christina?
Ticket, wheels, pedals, joint.
Any more? What?
Helicopter, plane.
No more? Jabba?
Scooter.
Scooter?
Travel.
Any more, Maxim? Scooter we have already mentioned. Any more, Michael?
Ship.
That's all. Okay, so now let's look at exercise 2. There are some words related to transport as well, such as wheels, a widescreen wipers, seats, pedals, handlebars, baskets, headlights, a steering wheel. I would like you to watch a short video in order to get to know what do these words mean. So be more attentive. Try to remember the meaning of these words from exercise 2.
What do different vehicles have? Let's learn some of them. A wheel, a steering wheel. You use it for controlling a car or other vehicle. A seat belt, a strong belt in a car or plane that you fasten around yourself to hold you in your seat. Driving seat, the seat where you sit when you are driving a car. A windscreen, a large glass window at the front of the vehicle. Windscreen wipers, a long thin tool that moves across a vehicle's windscreen to wipe the rain off you. Pedal, a part that you push with your foot in order to operate a bicycle, vehicle, or machine. Handlebars, the part of a bicycle or motorcycle that you hold with your hands and use for controlling it. Headlight, one of the two lights on the front of a vehicle used for driving at night.
So, can you explain these words that are written in exercise 2? So, Rana, the windscreen. What is a windscreen?
It's a big window that
It's not a window, it's a piece of
car
glass
that's
in front part of the
part of a car.
the car. And what about windscreen wipers? Super, can you explain? Windscreen wipers. Can you explain it? Who can? Pavel, can you?
Yes, I can.
Please try.
Windscreen wipers are special tools which we use to clean air windscreens.
While it rains. Yes, while it rains. Good. What is pedals? Christina, pedals.
Pedals, it's
What is it? It's a part of a vehicle which we push to make
the car
move.
move.
What are headlights? Headlights, Igor, what are headlights? Michael, can you explain what are headlights?
Headlights is a projector of vehicle or car that help us see in the dark.
In the dark, yes. What about handlebars? Handlebars?
Handlebars, it's a part of the bicycle that help us to
Control.
control their bicycle.
bicycle or something or a motorbike. Yes. What about the steering wheel?
It's a wheel which we can use to control vehicle.
And you remember there was one more word, seat belts. What is it?
Seat belts is a special belt that hold you and protect you in vehicle or car.
In case of emergency. Okay, so and our next task is to look at the pictures, tuk-tuks, bicycles, river taxis, and answer the questions which all of the features below belong to each type of transport. So wheels, what?
Wheels belongs tuk-tuks and
Two tuk-tuks,
two tuk-tuks and two bicycles.
bicycles, a windscreen, Anna.
A windscreen belongs to attacks and maybe river taxis.
That's right, windscreen wipers, Nastya.
Windscreen wipers belong to tuk-tuks and river taxi.
What about seats? Igor. Seats belong to Michael, any idea?
I think tuk-tuks, bicycles and river taxis.
So to all three types means of transport. Yes, pedals, Maxim.
I think pedals are used in the bikes.
And in tuk-tuks.
Yes.
So what about handlebars, Stefan?
I think handlebars.
Are used
I used the
belong to what?
attacks
And
and
and bicycles, of course. Yes. What about the basket?
Basket is belong to the bicycle.
To the bicycle. What about headlights? Yulia.
Headlights
Belong to
belong to tuk-tuks. Bike maybe some bikes.
On some bikes there are headlights, but mostly to tuk-tuks. And the steering wheel, Ilana.
Steering wheel belongs to river taxis.
To river taxis. Okay, so before reading the text, we have got an interesting task. Does your town, city have any programs such as the ones below to reduce traffic? You know that the situation in our cities is getting more and more awful because there are a lot of means of transport in the city centers, in the city streets. So let's try to guess, to discuss any programs that can be successful in our towns and cities, and they help us to solve these problems. So we shall work in pairs. It's a pair work. Let's choose one of these programs and speak about it. So who wants to start? Let's start our discussion about programs that can be successful in our region. So Pavel and Milana, you are first.
There is a wonderful public transport in Moscow. There are different types of it and you can get to the right point very quickly and easily.
Yes, you're right. But some bus routes are very often late or delayed. That's why you have to put in a lot of time so as not to be late. Using a car, you will not encounter such problems.
But no one forbids you to use the subway or commuter trains. They always run on schedule and I think public transport is very important.
Maybe you're right.
Okay, the second problem, Nastya, Anya.
Our local council introduced creating a system of cycle lines. In my opinion, it's a very good idea because cycling will become more convenient and comfortable. What do you think about it?
I totally agree with you. Besides, it will be good for the environment because cycling is an eco-friendly mode of transport, and it helps reduce air and noise pollution.
Okay, and the third one?
Paid parking has been introduced in our Pushkin district.
Yes, it is. It eliminated traffic jams since paid parking in most cases doesn't allow one motorist to leave the car in the parking lot for a long time. Respectively, several people can use one parking space per day.
And in our Pushkin district, they haven't yet introduced a fare to the city center, but I think it would also fight traffic jams well.
You're right.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's come to our text, green transport. Let's read to find out the information from this text. So, William Maxim, start reading, please.
Everybody's worried about the high levels of pollution in the cities at the moment. And a lot of it is because of exhaust emissions from the cars, motorbikes, lorries, buses and taxis. Luckily, some cities are coming up with some creative solutions.
So, the first solution is tuk-tuks. Please, Vlad, read this part of the text.
Tuk-tuks. A new type of public transport has appeared in the United Kingdom in recent decades. The free-wheeled, environmentally friendly rickshaws from Asia first appeared in British cities in 1999. The run of the natural gas and are called tuk-tuks because of the sound their engine makes. Each colorful tuk-tuk has its own individual design on it, such as a Union Jack, and even has a hood and curtains to keep out the rain and cold. These mini taxis can go at the speed of 56 kilometers per hour and are a huge hit with both tourists and locals.
Thank you. The second text, get on your bike. Please, Igor.
Get on your bike. If you go to Paris, don't be surprised if you see a lot of people riding grey bikes with metal baskets on the front of the Champs-Élysées. Since summer 2007, there have been thousands of bikes available to rent on the streets of Paris. The idea is simple. You buy a cheap pass for a day or a week, pick up your bike from one of the 750 docking station, ride it to your destination, and then put it back in our docking station. Now traffic is down, noise is down, pollution is down, parking is much easier, and everyone from tourist to businessman in suits gets around the city on two wheels.
And the last one, Michael, Rivers, Texas.
The authorities in Jakarta, Indonesia, have come up with a clever idea of making use of the city's network of rivers and canals for a new form of public transport, river taxis. As there are also markets along some of the rivers, we can hop off and do a little shopping on the way. The authorities hope this service will ease Jakarta's terrible traffic problems, as there are about 5 million vehicles on the city streets, growing about 10% yearly.
Okay, so let's prove this text again and do exercise 4. Decide which of the statements 1 to 8 are true, false, or not stated, meaning that you can't give a clear answer to them. So I give you 1 minute to look through the text again, and you may use your pencils to put marks through T, F, or NS in your books. think that you have found all the answers. Let's start. Please, Stepan, the first sentence.
Так-так, made in Asia. False.
Why it is false? Can you prove it?
The tree wind and mentally friendly rickshaws from Asia first appeared in British
Cities.
cities in
99. Do you agree with him, Juliana? Is it false? Is it really false?
I think it's true.
You think it is true? Well, what do you think?
I think it's false.
Why?
Because they first appeared in British cities.
And the task is, where are they made?
I think it's not stated.
Milana, why?
Because in text there is
No information, yes?
no information about made.
The place where they are made. There is no information in the text about the place, so it is not stated. Step number 2.
All tuk-tuks are painted red, white and blue like the British flag. I think false.
It is false. Can you prove it?
Each colorful tuk-tuk has its own individual design.
Yes, that's all. Has its own individual design. Number 3. Kira, what do you think? Read it.
Tuk-tuks travel faster than ordinary taxis. I think it's no stating.
Yes, we can't find information about whether the tuk-tuk's faster than taxis or not. Not 4, Vlad.
All the bikes for rent is Parish are green. I think it's true because they have a metal color.
Yes, because in the text we see the information gray bikes. Yes, people riding gray bikes. Next, please, Anya.
Renting a bike in Paris doesn't cost much. I think it's true because just we can find this information.
Which one?
You buy a cheap pass.
Yes, you buy a cheap pass. That's enough. Next, Nastya.
River taxis in Jakarta operate 24 hours a day. I think it's not stated.
If it's not stated, we don't know. So next one, Yulia.
Taxis help people go to the market. I think it's true.
Can you give some evidence from the text?
As there are also markets along some of the rivers, you can hop off and do the little shopping on the river.
That's right. And the last one, Elena.
Traffic problems in Jakarta are improving. I think it's false.
Why? Can you prove it?
The authorities hope this service will ease Jakarta's terrible traffic problem. Is there are about 5 million vehicles on the city streets.
So it is. Well, what is your idea? Agree?
Yes.
So it will improve, yes, if it will make it easier. Okay, and exercise 5. Now we see that there are some words in bold in the text. So match the words in bold with their meaning below. Use 5 of them to make sentences about green transport. So can you find the synonym to the word cover, Michael? Cover. So pay attention to the words in bold. What is a cover? The synonym? Pavel, your idea? It's a hood. A hood. You know, a hood is something for our head, but here it is for like a roof in the tuk-tuk. So the next one, where you are going, Christina?
I think it's destination.
Yes, that's right. Next one, as you go. You know?
As you go on the way.
On the way. Unique pattern. Vlad.
Individual design.
Individual
Design.
design. Very popular. Anna.
A huge hit.
A huge hit, yes. There to borrow. Maxim. There to borrow. Nastya. There to borrow. Michael. Bequeath. Pavel.
Available to rent.
Available to rent. Ticket. Nastya. Ticket.
Ticket.
Synonym.
Pass.
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 Matching jacket and trousers. What?
After it.
Matching jacket and trousers.
Sweet.
Ilona? Suits. Yes. People in power. Julia? The authorities. Get off quickly. Maxim? Hop off. Are powered by. Ilona?
Run on.
Run on. So choose one of these words to make up your own sentence about green transport. Think about a sentence with one of these words in bold. Pavel, can you?
I'd like to buy a cheap pass for riding a bike.
Around the city. Okay. Christina, your variant.
I write to
Well, Michael, your variant.
Green transport run on environmentally friendly fuel.
Okay, that's right. Any more variants? Anya, any variants?
Buses are a huge hit with our city citizens.
Okay. Any more? Yeah, any more variants?
My car has got its own individual design.
Okay, thank you. So now we are going to sum up our talk about environmentally friendly transport, and the last question for you. So why environmentally friendly vehicles are so important in our life? Christina, what do you think?
Because environmentally vehicle help reduce pollution.
Air pollution. Do you agree, Pavel? I think yes. Yes, we all care about air pollution. That's why, summing up, we are going to take part in a telephone survey. You have to answer 6 questions, give full answers to the questions. Remember that you have 60 seconds to answer each question. It's some kind of a task at our future exam. So we have no electronic assistant. Michael will help us. Will you, Michael?
Yes. Hello is the electronic assistance of the Ministry of Transport. We need to find out how young people feel about transport in their region. Please answer 6 questions. The survey is anonymous. You don't have to give your name. So, let's get started. How old are you?
I'm 15.
What kind of traffic problems does your town or city have?
Fortunately, I live in a small town, so there are no traffic problems here.
Okay.
What forms of public transport are there in your town or city?
In my town, you can only use the bus.
Which ones do you use and how often?
I regularly use the bus to get to school or to go to a nearby city.
Okay.
How satisfactory are they?
I can say that I'm happy with public transport because the bus often doesn't arrive or is late.
Can you suggest any programs to reduce traffic problems in your own town or city?
I can suggest increasing the number of buses and routes so that people can get to the right place without using cars.
That's the end of the survey. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So it's time for us to finish our discussion. Let's revise the words that we have learned, we have got acquainted. during our lesson. So look at the screen, try to remember the words and explain them to me. Okay, look at the screen, try to remember what does this word mean. A steering wheel. What is it, Milana?
Special wheel on that used on a vehicle or car.
Next word. A pedal. Michael, what is a pedal?
It's a special plate that we can.
That we push.
And it's move our vehicle.
Our vehicle, yes. Okay, what is next? Handlebars. Handlebars? What one?
It's a bar when you can control it with your hands. I think it's
Which
typical
means of transport?
Typical for bikes
For bikes and
scooters.
Scooters and motorbikes. Okay. What else? What is the authorities? What is the authorities?
Authorities is people in power.
Yes, people in power, local authorities, local government, available to rent. Maxim, available to rent. Nastya, any idea? Available to rent. What is available to rent, Pavel?
There to borrow.
There to borrow, where we can borrow it, yes? And a windscreen, what is a windscreen, Yula?
It's a big glass in front of the car.
Yes. And what is a windscreen? Wipers. What is it, Pavel?
This is a special tool which we use to clean our windscreen.
Windscreen?
Windscreen when it is rain.
When it rains, yes. What headlights? What are headlights? What are headlights?
It's spotlight used.
You may say it's lamps, yes? The lamps
used at the night time.
in the front part of the car, yes, okay? What are wheels? What are wheels, Maxim? Wheels?
It is a part of the vehicle that help us to move.
Yes, to move forward. Okay. Run on. Run on. What? It is powered by an individual design. That's what is it?
That's design which have only one
Thing, yes? Special design. Unique pattern, we call it. Unique pattern. A hood. I know what is a hood.
Cover.
A cover, yes. What is a pass, Kira?
It's part of car.
No, a pass, what is a pass? It's a ticket. Hop off, Stefan.
It is get off quickly.
Get off quickly. A huge hit, Yula.
Very popular.
Very popular. Destination. Christine, it's your favorite word today.
Where you are going?
Where you are going, yes. The place we are looking forward to go. On the way, Michael.
On the way is
On the way. As you go, yes, as you go. And a vehicle. It's some kind of a thing for transportation, yes? So mostly used on land, because vehicles have got wheels. If it is a vehicle on water, we call it, you know how we call it? A vessel, yes? And the most important word today, environmentally friendly. You should always remember. What is it, Milana?
It's things that are friendly to nature.
How can you explain in your own words? Well, if you're just giving a synonym, how can you explain? It is something...
It's something that
doesn't do any harm to our nature, to our environment. Thank you very much for your participation in this lesson. I hope that you learned some new words, and your home task will be exercise 7, green wisdom. Read the quote. What do you think that Herbert Wells meant by this? Every time I see an adult on a bicycle, I no longer despair for the future of the human race. So at our next lesson, we'll discuss these statements. That's all. Thank you very much. The lesson is over. Goodbye, students.